So it wouldn't be a Will and Susan episode unless we touch on NFTs and the metaverse. So
oh yeah, so you tell me about this. You were just talking about this article with me, and it sounds insane.
I was. So multiple things are going on. So firstly, you can, on the one hand, buy real estate in the metaverse, like so you could own things.
Mine is blown already. I know.
Right. So well, it's a matter of time, I guess. Right. So here, let me tell a story before I go into this one. So a couple days ago was my father-in-law's and the anniversary of his passing. And, you know, I guess we mentioned it to Yara and she was a little bit sad, but she didn't really want to talk about it or whatever. She's almost 11. She's no interest in talking about anything. But then later she came and she said, I built Grandpa a grave in Minecraft. And then I used this accessory, which is one of her prized accessories, to put it on the grave. They already live in the metaverse. Now, for people like us, commercializing it, being able to touch trust, all of those are like Gen X and beyond issues. The young ones don't really know. So that's the sort of like side story. So I get it. I can wrap my head around the idea.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway, what I thought was interesting was this headline about how it's come into the real estate market now, where the process of selling real estate or that actual property is not just the physical property, but it's also the NFT of the thing. And I thought there were parallels. This is in Florida in the US. And I think it's probably the first in a series of other industries that are probably going to follow this. I thought there were parallels between this and what a number of sort of marketers were doing, including Gary Vaynerchuk, a few shoe brands, where there was like a mashup between the online and the offline, right? I mean, there was an actual experience or a shoe or an item of clothing, which some people thought was ridiculous. Like if you paid $2,300 for an NFT and you got a hoodie, but that's a limited edition. And this kind of idea has been there for years, right? Like, I mean, we've collected cards, we've collected coins, we've collected currency. So human beings like limited edition things. So I think this might impact more industries than one. And I think it's interesting to see how this real estate company is approaching that particular one. And it's also like a bit of a weird story because that house in itself is like a hobbit house and it's decorated interestingly. So it makes sense that when you have a story like that you want to start thinking about creative output.